Hey guys, it's Will or Swift here. I'm doing a graphics tutorial for you guys, showing you how to do a border to make your videos look a bit more professional. This is just one I did in about 15 minutes. Obviously it's not that complex, but it's just something that will make your videos look good. I haven't included the writing yet, but yeah, obviously you can do that yourself with Cinema 4D or just Photoshop. I haven't done a tutorial in a long time, like over a year now. I used to do graphics and I'm just getting back into it because I'm doing it at school or college. And I haven't even uploaded in like 4 or 5 months just because God, it's so boring now. So yeah, let's get started. If we make a new document, do the width at well, actually, if we open Vegas, because this is all dependent on like what your settings are for Vegas, so this might take a while to upload. Open, sorry. With the Photoshop, you basically put the width and the height as what your preset is for Vegas. So I think mine is 1280 by 720. If not, I can just change that. But yeah, you probably want the resolution at 300, I think. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then you just press enter. If we unlock the background, because otherwise we won't be able to do anything, then we get started. Here we go, Vegas is open. So if we go to the settings up in this corner here, there we go. My width is 1280 and my height is 720. I don't know what your settings will be. Maybe you could YouTube this as well, like to help you, but that'll work as well if you just use them. So yeah, let's go back to, oh god. So if we make a new layer and we get rid of this background, because with their border, this space here is basically like a PNG, like a blank space, which your video will be in. So if we get rid of this background here, because otherwise this whole thing will be covering your video and you won't be able to see the video. So yeah, just get rid of that. We've got this layer here, so if we go over to the pen tool and make sure it's on this middle one, I don't know what it's called, paths, and then the pen tool, not the free roam, because this is like, this will make the curves good. And then you should make your random shape. If I go something similar to this one here, you can make whatever shape you want, but if you just stick to simple at the moment. So yeah, if we do something like this and then bend it to about there, that'll do. Then if you just connect them up, and I'll fill the path with my, hang on. If I change the color to whatever you want first, so just down by your thing here, color picker. We'll go with a, I had a grey on that one. I'll have another dark grey like that. Then you just right click, fill path, and then you use your foreground colour. If not, you can just do black, white, or grey or something. So yeah, just click foreground colour. Then I'll right click again and delete path, so then that gets rid of the pen tool that you did before. So if we zoom in a bit, you could do that by Control Alt, and then if you've got a mouse, like scroll in, or you just zoom in with your plus and minus. So yeah, if we make a rectangle tool, like so. This will just kind of define the top and the bottom, just to make it look a bit more cleaner. I'll just make it black so that it's like stands out a bit more. And then we right click rasterize layer. This allows us to like change it and stuff, and well, I don't know, I don't really know what it does, but yeah, I always do it. With this, I'll add a little bit of drop shadow. We'll change the distance to 4, the spread to 7, and the size to 8. Like so. Next we'll go to the gradient overlay. If we change the blend mode to soft light, actually we'll try hard light. Oh, it doesn't really do much. You could just play around these, whatever whatever looks good. We could probably change the no, I'll just leave it at that then. And that'll be fine for now. We could probably add some bevel and emboss in a bit. Okay, next we can make the rectangles like to put the text on, so that gives the information about the video. So if I just do the rounded box and just make it about that. To if it keeps like locking into place like this, as you can see, if you just press Control and like it allows you like to go through the pixels, and obviously you can zoom in more, and that allows you to make a more defined position. So if we just put ours just under the box like that, then again, well, actually we'll change the color first. We'll change it to a bit of a maybe darker grey like that. And then right click, rasterize layer. Okay, so we zoom out so we can see what we're doing. Sorry about the squeaking, it's just my chair. Okay then, if we hang on. It's always good to name the layers, so that then whenever you've got like hundreds and thousands of layers, you always know what you're doing. And then you can also put them into folders and stuff. So like if you can see here on this one, we've got the washers. I don't even know if they're washers, I just called them that. We've got the border, the box. Like I know where everything is, and if I need to change one thing because it doesn't really work, I can just like find it quicker, and it's not a lengthier process, is it? Kind of thing. So yeah, I'll name this. I don't even know which one this is. So yeah, okay, black bar or something like that. I'll name this left box. And we'll name this grey top. Okay then, so if we click on the effects here and we go to the gradient overlay again, we'll be able to see it more on this. And then we go to soft light. As you can see, if it's on normal, it's very a lot of difference there. Obviously you can change the gradient so it goes like just to a lighter grey or something like that, just so it works, but I always just do soft light or hard light. Next we'll go to the drop shadow, and we'll make the distance probably about 1, the spread at 5%, and the size at about 9 pixels. That'll be alright for now, because we'll add some textures over, like just to define it a bit more. And if I change this here, there we go. If we put the opacity a bit lower, then it doesn't really look as retarded. Oh yeah, and add the bevel and emboss. We'll do the soften at about 5 pixels, the size at about 4 pixels, the depth about, you just play around with these, whatever you think looks good. I did 113%. That'll work. This here, the highlight and the shadow, this just changes the top and bottom kind of thing. So as you can see here, this is the highlights mode. So at the top, like how the opacity of it, so the amount it's doing it, it's like showing. And then the shadow is the bottom, but we can't really see that because it's quite a dark color. So if I just leave them like roughly the same. And that should be about it for now. Then we'll copy this over, so duplicate layer, we'll name this right box. Oh god, right box. Control T, just move this over here. Yeah, that'll do. You can obviously be a bit more precise when you're doing your own, but I'm just gonna hurry up so it's not like a 70-minute video. Yeah, and that should be alright for now. Actually, so they match, we'll edit, transform, and flip horizontal. Oh. So if we go into my files and we'll open this grungy kind of thing, do this basic hair and this block form, sorry. Don't know what that is. So if we start with this, we unlock the background, and I'll just drag this up to here. Control T, so it's like a free transform. Just play with this a bit. So basically, I'm just putting it over it, so it gives it a bit more of a cooler texture sort of thing. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Obviously we don't want it to look like that. So on here I'll rename it as grunge or something like that. There we go. And I want it over, well, if we take the opacity down a bit. There we go, something like that. Normally you could press Alt, so it's like a, so look, there it's just over the right box. But I want it like on this grey top and everything. So just for simplicity now, if we go to the brush tool, we'll get one of these brushes. Probably want it about 90, 100, something like that. We'll take the opacity down just so it works a bit more. If we just go around the edges here, so because obviously we don't want this massive diamond shape over the video, do we? So another quick way of doing it is getting these ellipse tool things and just pressing delete. There we go. And I'll keep using this brush. Oh, I'll keep using the brush to get rid of it all. I can put it in that 100% now. There we go, that works. Oh my. Oh, I didn't press it on clear, that's a choke. That is a massive choke. Right, on the brush, I forgot to say, put the mode on clear, then that gets rid of it. I was just like, what? I thought I was seeing things, and I realised. There we go, that works. And then you can see on the black bar, the left box, the right box, and the grey top, it's just got a bit more texture, so it's a bit, so it just looks a bit more cooler. Next, we'll use this basic hex mesh. Obviously, I don't want it this small, so if I just drag it into here and I name this hex or something, then I can duplicate the layer and I just link all of these up. Then I'll both of these I've just pressed Control to get both of them and duplicate that, and so on. And then every time we get more, we could just link all of these. So duplicate layers again, so then that's a lot quicker. Then here we could merge the layers so it's not a massive thing. Then duplicate this like so. Then I pressed Control for those two, then Control T to make it a bit smaller so I can fit more on. I'll merge these again, duplicate once more. Well, not once more, we'll just keep going for a while until it looks a bit better. Don't worry, this little white line is just because we're zoomed out a bit. Then Control T, make it smaller. Then duplicate. Then duplicate them all again. Then we could merge all of these, and we just do it once more and merge them. Call this hex, and we can make this smaller. Actually, I'll just duplicate this once more. And link these again. Oh, not duplicate, merge. And we could just put these over the boxes. If we press Alt on these boxes now. Oh no, we don't want it on the boxes, sorry. If we do the brush tool, make sure it's on clear, not normal this time. I'll put the opacity about 70%, that'll work. And we'll just get rid of it so it's not like over on the video. I want this hex like under my boxes though, so as you can see I just moved it. I moved the layer down underneath the boxes. Just give it a bit more of a rougher edge like so. And if I duplicate this and I call this hex left and I drag this over, I could edit, transform, flip horizontal, and put it in roughly the same place. You can fiddle around with this to make it look good. I'm pressing Control just so it doesn't keep locking into place. Next we just go to this block form and just drag this on, make this a lot smaller because we still want it that big. I think I'm going to put it diagonal so it all fits. There we go. If I bring the opacity down a bit of this, and then I do exactly the same with the brush tool, and I just cut this up a bit. I probably want my hex above this. Oh no, actually, I'll have it under the hex under. Sorry, but we do want the black bar above it. There we go. That looks alright. So this layer 1, we'll call this we'll just call it gloss or something like that. Then we'll duplicate this to gloss left. No, right. Sorry. I'll just rename this gloss left. So this gloss right. Once again, edit, transform, flip horizontal, and then we'll just get rid of it a bit more, just so it's not on the video. Okay, so next we'll make these kind of washer things, as we can see here. I'll zoom in a bit. It doesn't look this horrific, it's just because it's not as good quality when you zoom in. We make these kind of things here that the wires will come out of. So we will make a new layer, make a shape. Oh, we don't have to make a new layer, to be honest. We'll do the rounded rectangle, and I zoom in again. Control Alt, and I use my scroll on my mouse. Control T, so I can kind of line it up with this little curve. Doesn't have to be so perfect because you can't see it when it's on a video or anything like that. So if we just lay it here and I change the color to quite a dark color, maybe not black, but just a bit like a really dark grey. Then I rasterize layer again. On effects, I will do drop shadow. I will do the distance at 1, the spread at 3, and the size at 7 pixels. Okay, next we'll just do the gradient overlay, and once more we'll do soft light. You won't really see much difference, but I'll just do it anyway. The pattern overlay, if we change this to well, actually some of you might not have this, so I'll just leave this out now. Yeah, and that should be it. If we duplicate this layer and I'll call this like a light grey washer. Oh god, I can't spell. And I Control T, drag this up a bit, zoom it in so it's a bit smaller. And on this I will go to gradient overlay, and I'll change the color overlay to a lighter grey, so about here. And because this will be really small, or not. If I just change the size of this a bit. Don't know why there's all these white lines. Okay, so there the wash is done kind of thing. Next we will do the wires. You can find a tutorial on this online on YouTube. If not, just put it in the comments and I'll do one. We'll go to I'm kind of doing it now actually. We go to the brush here, change this size to, well, click on the harder, so it's the hardness is 100%, and change the size to, it's whatever you want really, but I'm just going to do about 4 now, 4 pixels, and make sure the mode's on normal because earlier we put it on clear. Oh god. So we'll go to this pen tool here, make sure again it's on this one and not the frame room. So we just make a random thing here. Oh god. We have make sure you got it on a new layer actually. So if we connect these like this, just do a random shape or something, and then right click stroke path, make sure the simulate pressure is on and it's definitely on tool. No, and the tool is definitely on brush, sorry. So click OK. Actually, if we can press Ctrl Z and you change the colour to whatever you want. If I do quite a dark one so it stands out, and then once again right click stroke path, make sure simulate pressure is on and it's on brush, and there you go. So right click delete path, and then we'll add some effects to this. We can add a outer glow. If we change that to a bit of a dark, like maybe black, that'll work. And we change the size to, I don't know, you just play around with these, make whatever you want. I'll just leave it like that for now. I won't really change much with that. And if we make sure we put that under the boxes, so there you go. Then that's connected here, and if I just duplicate this just for speed, Control T, okay, Control Z. We'll make this edit, transform, flip horizontal. Control T, just alter it a bit more, like that. And if we zoom out, and we'll make a box quickly, and we just put it this here. If I we just rasterize layer, and we just right click copy layer styles and right click paste layer style. So it's exactly the same, but it's just a bit darker because it's not it's because it's not under the that silver grunge tool thing. Then this isn't looking perfect, but you can just change it. I just want to hurry up because it's been like 20 minutes already. So if we merge these layers, and then we right click, duplicate, okay. So these are just the wires here, and I can press Control. Actually, we should go to edit for the 1000th time, flip horizontal, and then just move these into place. And then where have those washers gone? Oh, there you go. These two, duplicate again, and we'll move here, and yep, flip horizontal, and put these into place like so, and there you go. That's pretty much it. In Cinema 4D, you add your text. If you struggle with that, you could YouTube it, or you could add a comment. You could do a lot more things, like you could have the border at the bottom, on the side. You could have some more of those black borders like around the whole thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and like and comment if you enjoyed it. Obviously, it's not perfect. I haven't done a commentary or a tutorial in quite some time, but hoping to get back into it, doing a few a week because they're a lot of fun and I want to improve my skills as well. So comment like if you liked it or what you didn't like, just to help me. Okay, thanks guys.